After playing both Oracle of Seasons and Ages, many players are left with one big question. If Din and Nehru had their dedicated games, then what about Farore? Well, Farore is an Oracle, and the Oracle of Secrets to be exact. Farore is mostly there for the linking capability of the Oracle games. If you get a secret in Oracle of Seasons, you can then tell it to a person in Oracle of Ages that it's designated for, and vice versa, and then tell it to Farore to manifest an item. These can be pretty minor stuff such as extra heart containers to really cool stuff like bomb shoes, the Begoron sword, the mirror shield, and even the master sword. Farore will also keep track of your secrets in each game separately, but if you don't engage with the linking capabilities of the Game Boy Color, then Farore is basically irrelevant for the entire game, and she's already non-existent in the story, so things are just not looking good for Farore. However, back when the Oracle games were still in development and when they were called the Mystical Seeds, a third game was planned to complete the Triforce, and that was the Mystical Seed of Courage. However, due to issues getting all three to link together, the devs had to cut the project and focus on Mystical Seed of Power and Wisdom, which eventually became Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. So that begs the question, what would Farore's Oracle game be like? Well, there's some things we can gather. First, the design of Oracle of Seasons and Ages reflect the piece of the Triforce the Golden Goddesses represent. Oracle of Seasons has Din, who represents power, so much of the dungeons and overworld are combat focused. Ages, on the other hand, has Nehru, representing wisdom, so Ages is way more puzzle focused and a little bit more intricate than Seasons. And finally, Farore. What would her game design be like? Well, I think exploration. I can imagine something like Zelda 1 where people are hiding in caves because the outside world is a barren wasteland crawling with monsters, but Link is the only one courageous enough to stand up against them. It could be a similar gist here, but much more unique. Seasons were already built off of Zelda 1 remake for the Game Boy Color, which is why many Zelda 1 bosses appear, so it's nothing out the ordinary. However, more original bosses would be nice. Both Oracle games also have some type of major item you'll get that you'll be using for the entirety of the game. In Seasons, it was the Rod of Seasons, and Ages was the Harp of Ages. Finding an item for Farore is a little bit difficult since there's not really much to go off of, but I figured a much grander version of the Lens of Truth could work. Farore is the Oracle of Secrets after all. This item can maybe allow Link to read the minds and souls of the people and find the truths of whatever they say. I can definitely see this being used in several side quests and a lot in the main quests. There's just so much flexibility. Maybe the Link starts going back into its former glory by helping people with their deepest struggle. So in a way, it's similar to how the Song of Healing helped those that were suffering. However, it's not really the magic that does the deed, but Link himself. So we've talked about gameplay, but how about story? Well, looking at Seasons and Ages, they both have relatively linear stories, but Ages has a little bit more complexity due to the time travel. One thing's for certain though, and that's that there will be a main villain that acts as a pawn, similar to Onyx and Veron for Kotake and Koume. That's all I've got for ideas. I'd love a game on Farore, but it's reasonable that they didn't proceed with it because of the issues of linking all the games together. This seems like it'd be an absolute nightmare to get set up. I have no idea how that would even work. What do you all think? How would you tackle another Oracle game? What ideas would you all have? I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.